as you see on the picture, in the middle of that, we then put that on top, and then we turn it on. So it might get sad, but and then this bit here goes to the middle of the chest. And then what we can do then, it won't like it because no one there, but we press that, and then that goes up and down on the chest, like doing CPR. And this battery is about 2.5 hours. We've got spare, so we've got 5 hours if we need to. Not that we don't do that, but it's really efficient. And what that means then is everyone can step back and have more thinking space to find out what we can do to try and stop the patient's heart from doing weird things and get it back to a normal heart rhythm. And so we all carry that. The ambulance service don't carry these at the moment, so we can help our ambulance helicopter, not so much the car, but on the helicopter we have to take the stuff to the scene. So we pop our backpacks on and then get going. We barely run anywhere. Can you imagine running with these things? So we walk really quickly, and if we're a bit away from the scene, then people pick us up and take us. Normally the police or our ambulance colleagues, but sometimes like a kind member of the public will just come along and say, do you need a lift? And absolutely. And it's really clearly labelled, and that's not just for us. It means that if we need our colleagues to find something for us, we can say, oh, could you get the primary airway bag for me? And immediately they can get the primary airway bag for us. And what that means is that when we deliver an anaesthetic, so we tag them. This is a live kit. We tag them so we know that everything in there that we need is in there. So if we deliver an anaesthetic, we give someone some drugs to put them to sleep, like you go in for an operation at the roadside, and then we'd use our equipment to pop a little camera down your throat to look at where your vocal cords are, and so we can put a breathing tube between the vocal cords, and then we're able to breathe for people either using this equipment, which is just a little bag, or the ventilator, which is over there. So we're able to take all the kits we need, that would be in an anaesthetics room, to the scene for the patient, and then alongside our ambulance colleagues' equipment as well, we can provide a roadside anaesthetic. With also blood products if people need blood, and also this contraption here. Last but not least is a, I'll untag it. I love me when I've untagged everything. So you know, what temperature, buddy, is your body at? Do you know what your temperature is normally? It's a bit cold today. 30, yeah, 37? Yeah, so about 37 degrees. And when you're injured and you're losing blood, your temperature goes down, and then your temperature needs to be a normal temperature for your blood to stop. You know when you cut your knee and you get a little scab? Well, that's because you're at the right temperature. So if we have to give you blood because you're losing it through an accident, we have to warm it. So our blood comes at 4 degrees in little boxes. We then put it through this, like a device here. That's going to go flying. It's called a Warrior. And what happens is that plugs onto here, that plugs onto there, and then our bag of blood that's 4 degrees goes through there and into the patient and comes out the other end at about 40 degrees in about 4 seconds. So we're able to give warmed products to people, so warmed blood to people, and help their body to repair quickly using this little device here. And also we wrap them in blankets and put some on their heads and all that. Wear a hat. What your mum says about wearing a hat, or your dad says about wearing a hat, is really important when you're cold. So we give people hats, but also we warm the blood for them. So all this stuff here, you know that brilliant rise you did and raised loads of money for us?
So this chamber here, if I press this down, this chamber here has got a bag in it, and the bag can collect fluids, so blood or vomit, or and so you turn it on, and then you put your finger on here, it's clean. Then let's put your palm on there actually. So you feel it sucking?
Yeah.
And it sucks and sucks and sucks. Like a hoover.
Yeah.
So it's like a hoover for fluid.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There you go. So it's, we call it suction. We use it when people have got stuff in their mouth.